Hey guys, Keon here, and today I'm bringing you another episode for the love of anime. And this series follows my reviews and thoughts on animes I watch and giving my opinion on them. So without further ado, let's just get into this.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
So I'm super excited to do this video. I watched Cowboy Bebop about a year or two ago, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. I'm getting too ahead of myself, so let me start from the beginning. So as we enter the world of Cowboy Bebop, we're thrown into the future in 2071, where humanity expanded into space and colonies, while the Earth that we know is barely inhabitable. With the rise of humanity's expanding colonies and population, crime rates skyrocketed, and an organization known as the ISSP, or the Intersolar System Police, set up a legalized system where people can become cowboys and bounty hunt for pay. So the story starts off with our main hero Spike, also known as Spike Spiegel, who was formerly a hitman for the Red Dragon Syndicate, and Jet Black, who was also a former ISSP officer. They travel exploring through the solar system in order to hunt large bounties so that they can make a few bucks to survive and make a living. They own their own spaceship called the Bebop, and in each episode, it's a new adventure through this mysterious and futuristic world. As they continue to collect bounties, Spike and Jet ended up meeting a gambler and con artist called Faye Valentine, who later joins the crew along with a corgi named Ein, who has a superhuman intelligence, and an eccentric hacker who is also a girl I should know named Edward Wong. Together they work together to earn money, since they're always broke all the time, and attempting to survive with all the chaos and fights they're always in. We also get to further understand the characters' backstory and how they confront their problems as we keep watching through the series. We as viewers get to understand why Jet left the ISSP and Faye Valentine, where we get to find out that she was cryogenically frozen through time and other events that affect our ragtag team of heroes. With events like these, it helps build a strong character development, and it helps us, the viewers, create a lot more attachment since the quality of this anime is just so well produced. Even though we get to explore the world and characters, Cowboy Bebop does have a premise and a storyline. If you've seen the anime, you know that the main story arc follows Spike and his beef between the Red Dragon Syndicate and Vicious, who's an infamous and deadly criminal who works for the Red Dragons. Before, Vicious and Spike were partners and friends, but then we later find out that Spike had an affair with Vicious's girlfriend Julia and then attempted to leave with her. So Vicious tried blackmailing Spike by using Julia, but that didn't work. In the end, Julia went into hiding and Spike faked his own death, or so we thought. Now let's fast forward to the present. Julia came out of hiding from chilling, I think, on Saturn, I'm really not too sure. She met up with Spike, who Vicious thought was dead, in order to do what they planned to do, and that's to be with each other and run away. Only to find out that Vicious took control of the Red Dragons and used Hitman to kill Julia while leaving Spike alive for the final showdown. As things start to heat up, we get to say one last goodbyes to the beloved cast before Spike leaves the Bebop in order to face Vicious. After the heartfelt goodbyes and the sadness that comes with it, we're left with the last thing that we gotta do, and that's finish the story by witnessing the final showdown. Spike makes his way to the Red Dragons HQ only to find Vicious standing at the top of the building. And this is where the battle will be concluded. The series ends with Spike being victorious after killing Vicious, but to our dismay, the series finishes off by Spike walking down the main staircase before he falls and dies.
Hey, what what can I tell you? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Truthfully, I don't think about those guys much since all that stuff went down.
I got this one nailed.
Take your best shot, kid.
I'm sure she's out somewhere screwing up and getting in trouble.
Men are such total idiots.
I'm really not up for this. There's nothing in this world to believe in.
You know what they say, cowboy. Easy come, easy go.
My power is the only power.
Take him out and do it quick!
I'm just watching a bad dream I never wake up from.
Your partner's in deep trouble.
Let's just say my past is catching up to me. People who go against the syndicate lose. Well, who's the small fry? Whatever happens, happens.
Payback time.
Hello there, my friend.
The kind of dangerous, beautiful ordinary that you just can't leave alone. Adios.
Sometimes it ain't pretty, but it's a living.
I really can't express the love I have for this anime. It's short and the episodes get straight to the point. The theme is definitely space, but mixed with that jazz, lo-fi, retro aesthetic that thing brings the life into the series. It makes the environment pleasing to look at, and the soundtrack feels great and alive, and the action sequences and the tough situations the crew gets stuck in is exciting as fuck. The series picks up the main plot, I'd say, after everyone is together and heading towards the climax and the ending of the series. The series shows amazing penmanship and the art to convey complex emotions that you normally wouldn't feel, I say, when you watch something more commercial. This is a work of art, and all the other animes and genres should be put on the same standard as Cowboy Bebop. Not to mention the series really aged well over the years, making it very aesthetic. Overall, I really love this anime, and if you haven't watched it, I say give it a shot if you don't like it. If you don't like it, then it's totally fine, but definitely give it a chance. You won't regret it. I rate this 10 out of 10. There's not really much bad I can really say about this series. And if I do, it's just nitpicking. But yeah, 10 out of 10. And if you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and turn the bell icon for more videos that I post. And if you agree with this video or disagree or have any opinions, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know what anime I should do next. This is Keon, signing out.